Hello guys, I hope you're all doing fine. As you may already know, I am back in Belgium, but I still want you guys to have some good learning experiences, so we'll be sending some material you can work on in English. So, some of you already heard, but we didn't get the chance to do it everywhere. Today I'm going to present you a classical fairy tale from Belgium. A fairy tale like Snow White, Cinderella, Rapunzel, like the famous fairy tales. But this one is especially from Belgium, from the region or the city where I am from. Um, okay, so let's get started. The story is called Reynard the Fox. Okay, so we start our story, the story of Reynard the Fox, or Reynard the Vos in Dutch. We start the story at the court of King Noble. King Noble was a big lion, and he was the king, El Rey, from his kingdom, yeah. And he was so happy that he was throwing a party for the whole kingdom, so all the animals were invited. But all the animals started to complain about the bad behavior of Reynard the Fox. Mr. Fox was a sly and cunning animal and thought only of himself. Because the king wanted everyone to be happy, he decided to do something about it. So the king decided to send a messenger, someone with a message, eh, with a message, to Malpertus. That was a place where Renard lived. So Reynard received a message from the king, but he denied, so he didn't want to come. When the king heard that Reynard denied, he decided to send someone else. The king decided to send Mr. Brown the bear. You can see on the image there on the bottom, that's a bear. When Mr. Brown arrived at Malpertus, Reynard immediately agreed to go with him. But while they were on their way, Reynard told Mr. Brown that he knew a great place to eat honey. Honey, like from the bees, bees. And Mr. Brown loved honey. So they stopped for a little snack. The honey was inside a tree, inside the trunk of a tree. Um, And when Mr. Brown put his snout inside the tree, Reynard trapped him there and ran away. And he left Mr. Brown there, stuck for the villagers to find. When the angry villagers found Mr. Brown with his face in the honey, they hurt him very bad, and he chased them away. When Mr. Brown returned to the king, he became very angry, and he sent someone else to go and get Reynard. This time, Reynard got a visit from Tybert the cat. Tybert the cat was very smart, so he was going to get Reynard and bring him to the king. When Tybert arrived at Malpertus, Reynard immediately agreed to go with him. But when they were on their way again, Reynard told Tybert that he knew a place with big fat mouses. Mouses? Mouses? Yeah. And Tybert loved big fat mouses, so they stopped for a little snack. Reynard guided Tybert to a little house with a little hole in the wall. But when Tybert put his face through the hole, he was caught in some rope. Reynard ran away and left Tybert there for the villagers to find. When Tybert the cat returned to the king, he was mad. So he sent another animal to go get Reynard the Fox. This time, Reynard got a visit from Grimbird the raccoon. A raccoon? And Grimbird was a very friendly animal, and he could convince Reynard to return with him to the king. So together they went to the castle. When Reynard arrived at the castle, everyone agreed that he should be punished, that the fox should be punished. But Reynard had a better idea. He told the king that he knew of a big treasure like money, treasure. And he told the king that he would tell him where the treasure was if he got his freedom. The king gave Reynard his freedom, but he could never return to his kingdom. To make sure that Reynard would leave as promised, the king sent two guards with him, a sheep, meh, and a rabbit. Before they left, they stopped at his house, and Reynard invited both guards inside. The rabbit entered, but the sheep stayed outside. But when the rabbit entered his home, Reynard ate him, and he told the sheep that he had an important message for the king, so the sheep should return to the king. When the sheep arrived at the castle, he handed the message to the king. In the letter, Reynard confessed to everything. He confessed trapping Mr. Brown, trapping Tybert, and eating the rabbit, and all the other things he did. In the letter, he also wrote that he left the country. He left the country and he took the real treasure with him. The king was mad, and he arranged a search party for Reynard and the treasure, but no one could find them. It seems like he was vanished. And that is the last thing everyone saw of Reynard the Fox. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can rewatch it if you don't understand. I will ask Esther to also give you like the text of what I told you guys, and she will also give you a little translation. But enjoy and stay safe, and I hope you're doing well. Bye.